So funny. It'd be so funny. Look, people, there is no hunger in the DPRK. The population is growing every day, and it's like Western propaganda, and Kim Jong-un is our great leader. I mean, all Koreans agree with Kim Jong-un, Kim Il-sung, and Kim Jong-il. Like, if the people doesn't want them, why they're like going to all the parades and like wave to Kim Jong-un and like, oh my gosh, Kim Jong-un! And they have like their photos in the trains, and at home they have 3 photos like in their rooms. Look, if they don't like it, they wouldn't do it. Like, look to South Korea, they all kill themselves because they want to go to North Korea, but they can't. That's why the suicide levels in South Korea and Japan are very high. And in Japan, the Communist Party is growing every day because they have a word for it, like they're working so hard that you die. I mean, that is capitalism. But communism is such a great idea from Karl Marx and Lenin and stuff that, I mean, America was just jealous of the system, you know, and they want to destroy it with weapons, but we want peace. The DPRK, China, all the communist countries want peace. And look at Cuba, it's one of the best countries in the world, in Latin America also. I mean, everyone is educated, everyone has health, everyone is greatness, and everyone has enough food. So everyone is happy in a communist country. And Colombia, you need communist country because the FARC is communist. And if you want to destroy the FARC, you know, the terrorists, you need to be a communist country. So they can be united in your country and everyone can be like in peace. So if the whole world is communist, like everyone is in peace, everyone is yay, partying, partying. And Chinese people, like here, they're so happy to be Chinese, isn't it? You're proud to be Chinese.
You always any points of information. Are there any points of else? Spain followed by Ireland, followed by Brazil, followed by Mexico.
But if the communist thing, the communist idea is so great, why did the Soviet Union fail?
We did.
They didn't fail. The people just want more like freedom in their country, and that's why the whole USSR actually fall. But it doesn't. The Soviet system doesn't fail. It maybe they must give the people more freedom, and Gorbachev tried to, but then Boris Yeltsin, that badass, came and destroyed all things, you know? And they still want to go back to the glorious Soviet Union.
Would the delegate like to sing us a song? Would the delegate like to sing us a song?
Maybe later.
The delegate stated that the people in DPRK want to go to the festivals and are proud of all of that. But is the delegate aware that they are forced to actually be proud of that? For example, also the last person to rule, you could see photos of them crying and that they died, but actually it was found out that they were forced to cry because otherwise they would threaten to go to camps where they are forced to labor.
This is Western propaganda. They really cry. Like if you're 4 years old and you're going to school, you learn about Kim Jong-il's greatness, and that like turns your mind up and down, and you think Kim Jong-un is really our great, and that's why they believe that Kim Jong-il will make a like the burger and stuff. It's not true, but we believe that. And why? Because Kim Jong-un, Kim Il-sung, and Kim Jong-un or Kim Jong-il are the greatest people in the world. Like Stalin and Trotsky and Lenin and Mao Zedong and Hu Jintao, Deng Xiaoping, Pol Pot. Pol Pot was a little bit racist, but like we have Fidel Castro and all the other people. And Che Guevara, Che Guevara was like the example for all teenage girls and boys to be like him. The photo is everywhere, on T-shirts, on I don't know, maps, this, that. Everyone wants it. And the star, you know, and it's and maybe Latin America can be a big communist country, you know, like Mexico and Brazil and Argentina and Chile, and then it's Chile not an anorexic country anymore.
So, would the delegate of Togo be, if it could prevent the death of the last ruler of the DPRK, which he thinks so great, which he, if he could have prevented it by dying himself, would he have done that? Thank you.
Kim Jong-un was great. He did everything for his country. Like bombing South Korea, you know, that grenade. Yeah, maybe it can be war, but don't think about it. He does it for his country. And we have China if there's war, you know, we'll portray China, DPRK more better than the other states. I mean, Europe, economic crisis, China, no economic crisis. Because China's better. Communism is better.
Oh, sorry.
Well, first of all, Colombia doesn't know if the delegates of Togo actually knows how stupid he sounds. But that's not right now, not so. That is the delegate of Togo who has the fact that the FARC is a communist organization that terrorizes and kills people and trades in drugs, and that China has actually given weapons to Colombia to strike against the FARC.
But you can't solve the FARC problem if you make Colombia a communist country. They're like, okay, it's a communist country, yeah, and what does we want? A communist country, Colombia. And if you give them, you can punish them and like kill them if they trade in cocaine, like Colombia cocaine, you know, cocaine. And then, I mean, if you kill them, you burn their roots, and you can't do that. And no one's gonna say, oh my gosh, look what they're doing. No, because you're a communist country, you can't do that. Communists can't kill people. A democratic country can't do that.
Well, doesn't the delegates know that if we make Colombia a communist country, the situation will only be worse than it is right now?
No. I mean, communism is always better than capitalism and other stuff. Okay, maybe we can do a communist regime with a capitalist system. You know, like in China. And then you have a communist regime that's like no religion, no this, no homosexuals, no that. And then you kill them all, and then only the brave people stays.
Time papers elapsed.